Hello, this is Micah with Aggressive Mastery. Just wanted to show you what the menu is looking like now in the game and perhaps the future title, which is EscapeZ. I'm a fan of DayZ, of course, the mod for Arma 2, which is then a standalone game. I'm also a fan of Escape from Tarkov, a current game in development. It's just beautiful on the Unity engine as well. And then also Grand Theft Auto, cars in Grand Theft Auto and the amount of them and being able to drive them around is something I like. So I'm working on a game that's going to be zombie based, meaning that you'll be able to play as a zombie, but zombies will also be AI controlled. And they won't be mainly about zombies, they'll just be around. The main premise of the game is that the zombie apocalypse hit, and it hit a few days ago. You know, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month, something like that. But enough that cars are still functional, just people don't have anywhere to go. They're held up, they're starting to run out of food. You know, it's getting to the fraying edge of what people can handle, besides for, of course, seeing everybody turn to zombies and eat each other around them. Well, at that point, they discovered a cure for the zombie infection, several days later. And so the escape is get out of the apocalypse, basically, and get back to the city or the outpost that has the cure, and that's EscapeZ. Now, with this, you'll spawn as a variety of different things, mainly, low-geared players, like a human, or what I would call a Bambi, perhaps, that has maybe melee weapons or a pistol, basically. And at that point of, say, the initial one, what you would have as a menu would be that pistol firing. And so that's what we're looking at now, is basically a higher-end version of that, which is a Groza firing, which would be a more close to in-level weapon. And you're sitting on the end of the 7.62 bullet here as it's spinning with a make-believe particle explosion behind it, but that is there for the menu. So we hit join game. You can see it'll be brought back to the actual gun. And actually, let's see, create game gets a better view of the Groza. And so the timings are off a little bit here, but this is just a test of the systems. And player-wise, it's going to be about 100 player person per server. You will have standalone servers, game modes. I mean, this is using the FPS Sample template from Unity, and I'm modding it. I've helped mod many games in the past that have become very successful. So this just looks sweet. So this will be the basic menu. Basically, most people will join servers hosted by somebody else. I'll end up hosting a variety of servers myself, and you'll join in as a person in your car or in your house or somewhere random that just has their radio on or their TV on or was watching YouTube or whatever somehow in the apocalypse and has heard, hey, we've got the cure, come in, we can give you the injection, but you got to get here. And so that's the job, is to get through the apocalypse to that location. And that location will probably be about 10 miles away from wherever you enter the world. And what will happen between there and that 10 miles is that 100 other people will be there. And they also have to get to that location. But for them, it's 10 miles away as well. And so I'm going to randomly generate the world to build that pathway and then build the interactions between everyone. So you should expect roadblocks. It's going to be mainly freeway based. It'll look a lot like the Portland 205, 84, Washington, Oregon, Columbia River type of world, which is where I live. So through the intro, EscapeZ, join a game, come back, pick a server, or if you want to create a headless or host a game just to play with your friends, there will probably be a co-op or standalone version where you're just trying to get past the AI, which will have roadblocks set up, which will shoot back at you and fight back with you if you hit them with your car, etc. So you can play a more laid-back, casual game with your friends versus, say, the full online server version where it's a persistent world with maybe restarts every few hours that reset all the cars. With AI, I'm looking for keeping a minimum amount of cars on the road. meaning that if 100 players are driving cars, then I might not have very many computer-controlled cars on the road to increase the action. But if not very many players are driving cars, that means people are probably all sitting at their roadblock waiting for a car to come by. So I'll go ahead and light up some AI to go jump in a car and try to escape through their roadblock. Alright, well, thanks for taking a look at the menu here, and hopefully it looks pretty neat to you too. And I will show you what it looks like later. Ciao.